Hello, and welcome to episode 49. This is the Hello, It's Me, IAmKNicole podcast, and I am your host, Nicole. We are going to jump right into today's topic. You guys, I am actually filming 1000% by myself today. So if you're watching this footage right now, that means that this little trial run that I am doing at the moment is a success. I mean, because I really have been in a space where it's like, I realized that I have been so dependent on other people. And I know I always say this, like it takes a village, and it really does. But it's like, I want to feel confident. Like I want to feel like I'm able to actually film my show 100% by myself. So if that means that I have to get up and check on this other camera at the moment until I can get a monitor, then I'll do that. This one, my main cam has a flip screen so I can see that I'm still recording. I know that my second cam over here, hello, it's me. This is the one that likes to stop recording midway through. So, I need a little monitor that I can sit here and watch it, but your girl is back with the podcast, doesn't know what she's doing, and really just like needs to figure out all the equipment. I really need to figure out how to film by myself, okay? Because I really want to just be able to do this alone. Your girl did her own makeup today. I don't know how it looks for real. I feel like I look good, but y'all, I'm still learning. Everything is a learning process, okay? Everything is a learning process. So I am here. It is episode 49. We are creeping up on 50, and I'm so excited about it. And I really am just happy to be here. So I have my audio recorder down here, so I'm gonna be looking down here. If you're watching me on YouTube, you're seeing me keeping my eye on all the things, okay? I'm looking down here, make sure I'm still recording over here, and I'm just gonna be, I'm like, oh my God, I feel so nervous. I don't know why. I hope that this turns out amazing because I will feel so accomplished at the fact that I was able to actually do this. I hope I'm in focus over here because this camera is not autofocusing. So hello, it's me. It is what it is. This is a real raw, real transparent moment at the beginning of this podcast. Okay. I have a bottle of tequila right here with me. This is the Gran Coramino. I believe that this is Kevin Hart's tequila, if I am not mistaken. I got this for my housewarming. My aunties hooked me up. They stocked my bar, and I tried it one time before and I actually really liked it. So I am excited to go ahead and try it again. And I have my own bottle now, which is amazing. It's reposado, but it's clear. So that is the intriguing thing about it, and I'm excited to try it. So we're actually drinking tequila tonight. I don't want to be like sitting here in you guys' ear, like constantly salivating, because that's what the wine does to me. Well, that was an epic fail. I literally just knocked everything over. So, oh my God, you guys, I can hear myself. I think we're good. I'm going to say that we're good, and I'm going to just have faith. Like, you got to have faith. Put faith in yourself. This episode is great, okay? So, oh my God. Okay. I wish I had like a mirror or something that I can put behind this camera to see like when it's gonna stop. I don't know roughly how many minutes it stops at, but that's fine. It's cool. We'll figure it out, won't we? That's the move. You always figure it out. All right, so I'm going to take these off now because they're not cute and they don't match the aesthetic, okay? I just want to make sure that I did not ruin my hair. I got on my Crochet by K beanie, and I'm trying to have all my hair just to the back. Like, just stay to the back. It's fine. Stay to the back. Let me just stay like this. Great. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to pour myself a shot because I need to loosen up. I'm very nervous right now. And I mean, it's not even like, wow, what is there to be nervous about? Like, you can either post the episode or not, sis. But knowing me, it's getting posted and it's going to be great. I'm manifesting that. All right. Cheers to almost 50 episodes of this podcast and just really being passionate about something, but not just being passionate about it, but actually taking action and trying to learn, being open to learn, being open to put in effort to actually step in and do the work. So I'm very excited, and this tequila is clear, which makes me uncomfortable, but I know it's going to taste good. Cheers. The way that this tequila is so smooth is honestly crazy. Okay, enough with all of the rambling, all of the technicalities, all of the trying to get the setup right. I'm here, okay? Hopefully I'm looking cute. Hopefully I'm sounding good, and we're going to move on. All right, I have my notes here. Today's episode is all about fashion, which is very exciting to me because I love fashion. You guys know that. And I put up a little, a question box on Instagram, and I asked you guys to leave me your suggestions for topics. And my girl Drewski came through with asking me what my top 10 clothing brands were. And I am very excited to talk about fashion. They're going to be clothing and accessory brands that we are going to be talking about today. So let's just jump right into the tea, right? Of course, number one on the list is Crochet by K. I mean, because hello, it's me. You know what I mean? I'm so excited to, just be here and be still doing my clothing line. I wanted to talk about it a little bit because in the past I have actually, done way more pieces. Like I've done fashion shows with whole lines, whole collections, whole dresses, whole skirts and tops and jackets and vests and everything, right? And I kind of got into a space where it was like, oh my God, like this is actually taking up all my time. And when I was in college, Crochet by K was my only business. So I had all of that extra downtime that I was allotting myself. I had all that time to just focus on that one thing. I wasn't doing 6 different things like I'm doing now. So it was kind of just like, I wanted to do that. That was my passion. I was so into designing and I just really wanted to just, keep learning and making new pieces. Now I'm like, girl, look, I have my signature pieces. I have been doing this since 2015. And I have kind of figured out exactly what my strong suits are. I have figured out what I'm comfortable with. I have figured out what my signature pieces are. And those are the pieces that I offer today because your girl is trying to do a little bit of everything. Like I really just, honest to God, don't have time to just sit down and be crocheting for 30 hours a week. I just can't do that anymore. I don't have that kind of time. I don't even have that kind of motivation, to be honest. Like I love making shags, and while shags do take me a long time, I kind of have a system now. Like I have a system to where I can get them done quicker. I have a system to where I can start them. My mom can finish them. So I have help with stuff like that. When it comes to like full pieces, dresses, skirts, stuff like that, pants, like my mom can't crochet. She's not about to help me make any of those pieces, So it's like, no. But for sure, I am very much obsessed with Crochet by K. It is the number one fashion brand on my list because it's me. And I will wear a shag with any outfit. I don't care if I have sweatpants on, your girl's putting on a shag. And I bet you I can make it look good. Okay. One thing about me, oh my gosh, I keep hitting this table and it's crazy. One thing about me, I feel like I can really make anything look good. Like I'm in a point in my life and in my journey with fashion that I'm learning how to mix and match certain things. I'm learning how to wear colors that I never thought I could wear. Like I'm so grateful just for the growth. Like just looking back on old pictures of me, I used to be very daring when it came to my outfits, and I used to, put a lot of different things together. But now I feel like I have matured. I feel like I have learned a lot, and it's crazy to really step back and look at the amount of growth that I have had when it comes to fashion, when it comes to just styling myself and picking out outfits and stuff. I have come a long way. So Crochet by K is always going to be at the top of my list. It is the fact that this camera stopped recording and I literally just got up and pressed record again right on time. Listen, everything is always in alignment, okay? So when it comes to fashion, you guys, honestly and truly right now, I kind of do shop fast fashion. And I know that that's like a huge debate. Like, do you shop fast fashion or slow fashion? Like my crochet business is considered slow fashion because it is not like mass produced. It's not people working in a sweatshop to make it happen. Like this is something very intimate. It is very strategic when it comes to, how much supplies, how much of everything I'm buying, how much yarn I'm using. There's really no waste when it comes to my business because I literally use every single piece of yarn for the most part, except for little tiny pieces that end up being scraps. So I'm like, as much as, I support slow fashion, I have a fashion brand, but my life is so fast paced. So I still for sure like support fast fashion. And you guys, I'm not gonna lie, like Fashion Nova, as cliche as it sounds, Fashion Nova has really been at the top of my list lately. And that has been where I have been shopping. It's like I mainly just shop for pieces when it comes to shooting, when it comes to events, when it comes to stuff that I have going on for my businesses and stuff like that. So I typically am on a time crunch and I'm typically, sitting down and planning this whole thing in my head, and I have an idea of what I want to do, and then I go get it. Like it happens just like that. So lately, I have been doing a lot of filming. I have been doing a lot of shoots. So I had like my 3 years shoot. I had, my launch back for the podcast. I have now my 50th episode. I have my housewarming. I have just like a lot of stuff that was going on. So I kind of assessed the situation like, okay, then I have Vlogmas too. I assessed the situation. I'm like, okay, so what is it that I need, right? And I ended up on Fashion Nova every single time. Fashion Nova, has sales going all the time. They have, free 1-day shipping if you spend $100 or whatever the case may be. So I literally have been shopping Fashion Nova. Like a lot of the pieces that you have been seeing me wear recently, besides my housewarming outfit, has been from Fashion Nova. My housewarming outfit, I literally repeated that outfit. Like I wore that dress for my housewarming 2 years ago when I got my apartment and we had the housewarming, and I was like, you know what? I want to feel this same feeling because I'm so excited. I'm so happy. Like I want to wear this dress again. So that dress did not come from Fashion Nova, but I have been wearing a lot of Fashion Nova and I'm honestly not ashamed about it. It's just like, I feel like Fashion Nova is a hit or miss. I feel like at this point in my life, I have actually learned how to shop online. I'm learning my body. I'm learning my measurements. I'm learning what works and what doesn't work. I'm learning how to shop better, because it's like a learning experience. Like you kind of like have that time in the beginning when you first start shopping online where it's like, this doesn't fit. Like everything you order just like doesn't fit because you just don't know how to shop and you don't know what to do. So I had that whole moment, and like now it's beautiful. I'm so confident when I'm shopping online. I can look at something and know like, that's probably not going to work out. I actually just ordered a bunch of stuff for my Vlogmas intro from Fashion Nova. So hopefully I'm not speaking too soon because I haven't opened my packages yet. And they're all kind of like formal dresses that I ordered for that. Also for this trip that I'm going on for Christmas, I ordered some formal type dresses for that. So it's just like, girl, hopefully everything works out. But yeah, Fashion Nova is like top of my list. And then after that is Pretty Little Thing. I feel like those two I have been shopping with for like the past 3 years, and it has been pretty good. I mean, if you guys follow me, like if you really, really follow me and you really keep up with me, then you know that my signature outfit is this plaid mini skirt and the plaid blazer that matches it. Y'all, I got that outfit from Pretty Little Thing. And when I tell you I got that outfit 2 years ago and I'm still wearing it, I still put those pieces in the washing machine, in the dryer, and these pieces have not fallen apart. I have not lost any buttons. I'm actually freaking shocked. Like, it's crazy. I'm like, oh my God, I cannot believe that I still have these pieces, and I want them to continue to sustain because that's like my signature outfit. I swear to you, that is like my signature outfit. It's always a go-to. Like, I just know that I can pull that out and it's going to be cute and it's going to look good and I'm going to be comfortable and confident in that outfit. I'm like, I need more outfits like this, but that came from Pretty Little Thing, and literally I can't get enough of that outfit. There have been a lot of pieces from Pretty Little Thing that haven't worked out in the past, but that one, that right there, 10 out of 10 recommend. I haven't shopped on Pretty Little Thing in a couple of months now. Like I said, I've been just going to Fashion Nova, which is crazy because I would not have thought that that would be my life. But hey, here we are. So that would have to be the second one on my list. Now, the third on my list is Ego shoes. Y'all, when I tell you, Ego has been bae since 2014, 2015. Whenever I first started my YouTube channel in 2015, that was like one of the first brands that I did an unboxing for. And that was when the Perspex clear heels were like super popping, super trending, and I was so excited, and I ordered these shoes and I did my unboxing and I got, a good amount of views on it. And I don't know, Ego is just a nostalgic place for me. And now the fact that I actually make commission off of Ego links is actually fucking crazy to me. Like, it's a full circle moment when you actually love a brand and you shop with them for months and months and months and you put so much money into it, and then at a point you just you get your chance. You know what I'm saying? You get that moment to like get your coin back, like get that coin back that you spent. You're able to really rep the brand and feel so happy and confident in the brand. You have shopped for so long that you kind of really know the brand and you're excited about it and you always talk about it. And that was how it was for me. I was working so hard to get commission links with Ego, and it finally happened one day. And when I tell you, I was so excited. I was just so excited. I mean, I didn't have any words. I just felt like I had reached a huge goal in my career, as an influencer, as a content creator. Whenever you get the opportunity to work with the brands that you love, I mean, it's just amazing. So, I mean, I haven't gotten like a sponsored deal with them or anything or work with them directly, but I do have links that I can make commission off of with Ego. So you should, follow me on Instagram, check out my website, follow all of my favorites and my links so that you can see all the pieces that I have been loving. But what's awesome is that Ego launched clothing, okay? Because at a point, it was all shoes. It was all shoes and accessories, and it was great. But now it's like, it's even better because now we have clothing. It's like your one-stop shop, okay? It's like, it's amazing. So I mean, I bought so many pieces in the fall last year from Ego, and I'm super excited this year to like go shopping. And like I said, I'm going on a trip for Christmas, and I have been browsing around trying to put pieces together in my head. I need to start making my mood boards because I was like, look, I'm going on this cruise. I'm going to the Bahamas. I've been to the Bahamas before. It's great. But like every time that I have been, it has been a moment, and I have created like OOTDs and like content moments. Like, I need to plan this out because I'm finally an adult. I have not been on a cruise as an adult. So I have not been on a cruise and have been able to like drink and like go to the adult sections, adults only or whatever. Like, I have not been able to do that. But now your girl is fully grown. Okay. I'm grown. Like, I can go on a cruise, I can drink, I can go to all of the exclusive adult only clubs that they have on the boat. I am lit. Like, I am turned up. Like, I'm ready. Okay. But I just, I'm trying to plan out my outfits. I'm trying to plan out my looks because I want everything to be a moment. I already purchased my dinner looks from Fashion Nova, and now it's just a matter of purchasing like my swimsuits and purchasing the things that I'm going to wear just during the day. Honestly, I'm just way too excited. So yeah, y'all, I can talk about this all day. I'm excited to go back to Ego and shop and get some new pieces. Oh Lord, producer, content creator, face, talent, like everything. I'm playing all the roles right now, and I just checked the cameras and we're good. I just started them, and now I'm pouring myself another shot. Okay, listen. All right. I did not just put clothing brands on this list. I also put accessory brands on this list, and I want to talk about it. Telfar, let's freaking talk about it, okay? How do y'all feel about Telfar? Like, I genuinely want to know in the comments on YouTube, let's talk about Telfar. I feel like Telfar is that girl, okay? Like, I love Telfar. I have Telfar bags. I support Telfar. Like, I am 1,000% in, but it is so crazy to have anxiety about something. Like, I actually just shopped the rainbow drop and I just got my package in like 3 days ago, which is so crazy because it has been like over a month, I think, since I made my purchase. And my order was one of the orders that was late. So they like sent out an email and they're apologizing and they sent you like $100 credit. And it's so crazy to think about it. But I got into Telfar because of Serena. Okay. Life of Rena. That's Serena. Go follow her. I got into Telfar because of her. If it wasn't for her, I would not be as tuned into Telfar as I am now. I probably would have gotten there one day, but honestly, like, I just am the type of person, I like what I like, and I usually don't dip into new things. So it was a point in my life where it was like, okay, I was open, I was making money, I was, able to provide for myself. So in that sense, I was able to then buy nicer things for myself, because I mean, to be honest, like a $200 bag, I wasn't buying myself $200 bags 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I was only getting maybe a Michael Kors bag for Christmas from my parents, or Steve Madden or something like that. Like, I was not in a space before starting my businesses and everything. I was not in a space to like purchase those kind of items for myself. And that's just me being real, me being raw, being 1,000%. So I got into Telfar, right? And I was doing my research and I was like, okay, this is cool. But it was like I follow the brand on Instagram, but I was never able to get a bag. It was like the drops were so random, sporadic. They still are. And it was always just the worst timing for me. And I was like, is this for real? Like, am I ever going to be able to get a Telfar bag? Am I ever going to be able to be gang? Like, am I ever going to be able to join this freaking wave? And one day it was like, all right, you got it. You're on the wave. And it was lit. And I was excited about it. Oh my God, is my heat cutting on? Hold on, y'all. I mean, the absolute last thing that I need right now is the heat to cut on while I'm in front of all these lights and drinking tequila. Like, no. Anyway, Telfar was just like a hot commodity. It still is. And it was kind of like, are you ever going to get one, girl? But I finally did, but it was a collaboration. So the first Telfar that I ever got, it was the Telfar and Eastpak collaboration. I got the small one, and when I got it, I was like, oh my God, this is so cute, but oh my God, this is so small. But at the same time, the mini bags are like, they're mini, but I can fit all my shit in there. That's the crazy thing. Like, I can fit everything in there. The only thing that's really not going to fit is my phone, but everything else, wallet, lip gloss, necessities, keys, stuff like that, it's all fitting, which is crazy. And I was like, I'm rocking with Telfar, but I want a medium bag. So after I got that bag, then I got the olive medium bag. Like, I don't even know how I was able to get that bag. I had to set my alarm. I had to pay attention. I had to make sure I had my money ready. I had to make sure I was ready to check out. And I did that. And then I got the medium bag. After I got the medium bag, it was like, okay, I wasn't able to get any more bags after that. Like, the drops were just not at the right timing. So I was like, okay. I was just at a point where I was like, you know what? I want that lavender bag. Look at me, y'all. Look at this. You see this beanie right now? I was like, I want that lavender bag. I want that bubblegum bag. Like, I was so determined. But when I tell you that every single time that lavender dropped, I could not get the bag. The bag was sold out. It was just not a good week for me. It was not pay week for me. It was a bad week for me. Whatever the case may be, I missed that lavender bag probably about 3 times before I was able to get it. And when I tell you that rainbow drop happened, and I said, you know what? I'm getting this fucking bag. I'm going to get this lavender bag. I'm determined to get this lavender bag. I'm going to get the lavender bag and I'm going to get the bubblegum bag. I'm going to get both bags. Don't play with me. I'm getting both bags. Okay. So I shopped the rainbow drop. I got my lavender bag. I got my mom a lavender bag. Me and my mom have matching Telfars now. I copped Serena a bag for her birthday. Y'all saw that in the vlog. If y'all keep up with us, then y'all would have seen that. She don't even know what color she got at the moment while I'm filming this, because I just got the bags like 3 days ago. And I'm going to see her this weekend. Today is what? Friday. Yeah, today's Friday. I'm gonna see her Sunday, so I'm gonna take her bag. It's literally a month after her birthday, because they were supposed to have been here, but they not here. They wasn't here, but they're here now. So I got Serena a bag, I got myself 2 bags, and I got my mom a bag. And it was just everything lined up. It was a great week. It was pay week on top of that, and it was lit. So I was able to shop Telfar and get all the stuff that I wanted. But y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about Telfar. I feel like scarcity is something that we learned about in school, because y'all know I went to art school, I went to SCAD, I went to school for fashion marketing, and in my fashion classes, we talked about the concept of scarcity and how designers use that all the time to like really build the hype around their brand, really get people tapped in. Because once you have those people tapped in, they're always going to want to know what you have going on next. They're always going to want to take part in it. They're always going to want to feel included in your brand if they rock with you. So scarcity was always a tactic that we talked about that was like, it's like on the fence. Like it depends on what your brand is, if it's going to work for you or not. Because when it comes to me, it's like, as much as I like to dip into the concept of scarcity, I also kind of want to be that type of brand that's here for everybody, that's not really going to sell out. Like you'll be able to get all your products at any time. That's the kind of brand that I want to operate. But at the same time, it's like, those kind of brands don't really have a lot of hype around them all the time, because there's no hype. There's nothing to work for. Like people with Telfar is like, I got to stay on top of it. I got to be like the number one fan. I got to make sure my email notifications on, my Instagram notifications on. I got to make sure I know what they doing. I got to make sure I know when they posting. Like it's a lot that you have to do, right? So it's a lot going on. And if you just are always in stock, you might not have that same hype around your brand. So it's just, it's a trending topic. Let me know in the comments how you feel about it and what your standpoint is on Telfar and other brands too, like any other brands that operate in that manner. Greg is coming and it's exciting to be able to have somebody else in the studio. But as of right now, I'm filming by myself and I'm still very proud of it. So let's keep going. Who's next on my list? Skims. Another scarcity thing, but Skims I feel like is maybe like, well, I don't really know, because I have not been at the door for a Skims drop. So if Skims is anything like Telfar, y'all let me know, because to be honest, I don't be waiting at the door for Skims like how I'll be waiting at the door for Telfar. But I know that Skims launches every week, basically every week, because I am subscribed to their email list and I get these emails all the time, and it's like, new in or new drop or whatever. And I'm just like, oh my God, that is so crazy. Like I cannot even imagine launching that frequently, but at a point I manifest that my business will be that large that I will be able to do that. But yeah, Skims is a clothing brand that I absolutely 100% love. Like when I say that this fabric feels like it was made to be on my body, like I'm just so soft, like my skin is so soft. I take care of my skin, I take care of my body. But when you put that Skims on, it hugs every single curve the right way. It makes you feel like that bitch. It just makes everything feel amazing. Like, I don't know. And I only have like the slip dresses. I have the boy shorts. I have one of their bras, but I have 2 of their bras. Then I have some underwear. I have like a little 2-piece. I actually have more Skims than I give myself credit for, but the things that I wear the most is like the slip dresses, because the slip dresses just hug my body the way that I like to be hugged. Okay. This is it. It's just the way that I like to be hugged, y'all. It be making me feel so good. Everybody always compliments me when I have these dresses on, and I'm like, yeah, I know I look good. I know my body looking good. I know that booty poking. I know everything looking real nice and juicy. Okay, you don't got to tell me. But yeah, Skims is where it's at. They just launched their cozy collection. I'm trying to get in on the cozy. I'm trying to get in on the Christmas pajamas. Like, y'all know me. Y'all know me. I love Christmas. I love my Christmas pajamas, and I need in on these outfits. Okay. Like, I need my pieces, period. So I need to see when those are dropping so that I can proceed to place my order. Is it time for shot number 2? I feel like it might be. Y'all know the funny thing about me is that I start drinking wine and I start taking shots, and then I just ramble, or like I don't say words properly, or I can't remember if actual words are words or not, because I'm just having a good time. I'm like, I don't know. This is not grammar class right now. I'm just chilling, having a good time. I feel like I need to go check on my camera though, so I'm gonna go do that. Listen, whoever invented cameras that are to stop recording, just redo the invention, please and thanks. Like, we don't have time for that. Okay, cheers to elevating your wardrobe. I mean, I feel like it's a goal of everyone's right now, because life is changing, the seasons are changing, and we're all growing up, and we feel like we just want to elevate. So cheers to elevation. The second shot definitely hits more than the first one, but it's always like that anyway. Okay, so the next brand that I have on my list is Lorvay. And like I said, all of these are not clothing brands. We have clothing and accessories mixed in. Y'all, I do not own Lorvays, okay? I aspire, and it's almost time for me to place my order. Like, I'm planning my fits for this cruise so that I am very much strategic. Like, I don't want to sit here and splurge and buy every single frame that this girl Diera has dropped, but that's what I kind of want to do, you know? And I don't think I would feel bad. I don't think I would feel bad about it at all. I think I would just go with the flow. But Lorvay is that bitch, okay? Like, that is bad bitch energy, and I am so proud of her, so happy for her, and just to see like how she is continuing to expand. It's amazing. I feel like I'm the type of person that I'm a YouTuber, so I naturally gravitate towards YouTubers, and I gravitate towards, you know, keeping up with people and watching people that I resonate with or relate to. And Diera is somebody that I actually just started watching within the last year and a half. Like, I have not been keeping up with her or them, you know, for a long time. And it's just crazy. I'm like, wow, it's crazy how you can kind of jump in with somebody's content at a point in their life where everything is kind of changing for them. And then, you know, just to see that, I mean, I feel like that's exactly kind of what happened to me. It's like Diera, Aaliyah J, like, these people were on the internet, they were creating content, and then maybe they got into a relationship, and they were in a relationship for X amount of time, and then they got out that relationship, and then after that it's like, oh my God, what do we do now? But then you kind of see them bounce back after a certain period of time. So I don't know. I just resonate with them so heavy on that, because that is real. It's like sometimes you wake up and you're like, oh my God, like, who am I? Like, what is going on? I don't know what the hell is going on, or who I am, or what my content is or looks like. And then all of a sudden it's just like everything clicks. So I have been rocking with her, and I tried to get Lorvay on the launch, and then yeah, it sold out. So hey, I mean, cheers to selling out, babes. And I feel like everything is back in stock now. I'm not for sure, I don't keep up, but I definitely am keeping my eye on some Lorvays for my trip. It's like, okay, Corey, how do you like mention a brand that's not even in your house? Like, I don't care. Okay. The brands that I love, the brands that I like looking at, the brands that I follow on Instagram and actually like all their posts, those are the brands that I'm talking about. Okay. Whether I have them in this house or not, I don't care. Now, one brand that I do have in this house is Desi, because y'all know that Desi Perkins is my girl, and Desi Perkins has been one of my main inspirations for a very long time. It's always been Raven Elise and Desi Perkins. And I just feel like Desi has evolved so much in the past few years that I have been following her is really crazy. I was watching my old YouTube videos last night actually, and I was sitting at my computer and I had my headphones on. I was literally crying because I had these headphones on and it was giving me like full surround sound, and I was watching like my old OOTD videos and my old fashion videos and my just my old videos. Like I ended up watching videos from like 5 years ago, and it is so crazy how you can watch a video and literally it's like you jump back to that exact moment or that exact time that you were in when you were filming that video. And I don't know. I was so emotional. I feel like that's the main reason why I love being a content creator, because it's like I've been kind of documenting my life for a certain amount of time. And I'm going to keep doing that because I want to keep saving those memories, making the memories, but also saving them and being able to go back to them at any point in time that I want to. That right there makes me emotional. It makes me so emotional. Like I was literally sitting at my computer crying last night, and I was like, girl, are you okay? Like, you're happy, but you're sad, but you're crying. I don't know. It was a mix of emotions, but I think it was really more so just like being able to vividly feel the exact feelings that I was having when I was filming certain videos. And I can remember exactly what happened that day or how the shoot went or who was there or whatever. And it was just making me so emotional. So I love that about this job that I have, that I do. I love the fact that I'm able to document my growth, because not only could I vividly feel where I was at that time, I could also feel that I'm not in that same place anymore. Like I'm not that girl anymore. I'm a totally different person. I've had so many experiences after that, and it makes you feel honestly so crazy, but in a good way. So yeah, all of that to say, I don't even have Lorvay in this house, but I love De'Ara and I love what she's doing, and I absolutely love the product. And Serena went to the launch event, meet and greet, whatever, pop-up shop, whatever the hell it was. I don't even remember what it was. Whatever it was, she was there. She saw De'Ara. She met De'Ara. She took a picture with De'Ara. I don't care. Period. Okay. Period. And yeah, I have been following Desi for so long. And I was always just looking at her content and her lookbooks, and I'm like, oh my God, like I want to do lookbooks like that. Are we joking? Like fashion content has always been like my dream. Like ever since I was a kid, I have always been so into just dressing up and really, putting my flair onto my clothes, whether that was cutting it up, bleaching it, whatever. Like I was always just so passionate about fashion. And whenever I started following Desi, I was just like, oh my gosh, like this girl is really doing her thing. Like her content is so beautiful. It's so crisp. It's so aesthetically edited. Like, I don't know, even back in the day, like her stuff was so lit, So I've been following her for so long, and it's just amazing to see her brand come to life. And I have her brand in my house. Okay. I have 3 pair of Desis, and I'm so excited about my Desis, and I always rock my Desis, and y'all see those frames in my YouTube intro. Like it was time. I was like, I'm doing a new intro because I'm that bitch and I'm bossing up and I'm about to, rebrand and everything. I was like, these frames are going in my rebrand. Like this is going to be part of my outfits for my rebrand. And that's what I did. And when I posted that content, y'all, Desi responds to my content. Desi reposted me. The brand commented, the brand reposted me, but actually Desi Perkins, like her actual page, like she reposted me from her actual personal page. And I was like, oh my God, are we friends? Like me and Desi are friends, if you ask me. Okay. She has responded to me enough times to let me know that me and her are friends. I don't care what you say. We're besties. All right. Y'all, it is 9:48 at night, and we're over here talking about ordering wings. Where are we going to order wings from at this hour? I don't even know. Ooh, that's not the right app. Let's see what we can find. Who else is on this list? Oh my God, let's talk about it. Amazon fashion. Let's talk about Amazon fashion. I feel like right now I am so excited about, just trying new Amazon pieces because everybody gets everything else from Amazon. And I'm like, look, I might as well try to like find some outfits. I don't know why I would think that I could just get stuff for my house or just get stuff for my business or just get stuff like to film with, like my equipment and everything. I don't know why I would think that I could just get those kind of things. Like, why would we not be able to get stuff for our closets, One thing that I have got from Amazon is like these 2-piece, kind of like Skims inspired, but not really Skims, little like underwear and bandeau sets or like bra sets and stuff. I got those when I wanted to shoot for my Send Nudes collection. I wanted to get like different shades of nude, even though I never like went through with this photo shoot, which is the crazy part. I never went through with the shoot, but I had bought all these pieces, right, from Amazon because I had this vision in my head, but it just never came to fruition. But yeah, the pieces are like, they're okay. They're not like the best quality or whatever, but it's like, okay, I can work with it. But I'm interested in like the dresses. I'm interested in more of like the workout gear, workout attire, whatever. I have also, I purchased my, the robe that I wore for my birthday. I purchased that from Amazon. It was $100, but hey, it was worth it. Okay. I have not purchased much of anything else though. And I'm like, I feel like Amazon would be the perfect place to like find biker shorts or find like sports bras, like stuff like that, So if you have tried pieces from Amazon, let me know in the comments down below. I was actually supposed to order a dress off of Amazon for this weekend and I never did it. And so I won't have that piece to talk about, but that's all right. It's on my list to like go ahead and try more Amazon clothing pieces because I'm just intrigued, and I have an Amazon storefront. So I'm all for like wasting my money to like try pieces or try products or whatever, just for the simple fact of letting you guys know what's good and what's not, and whatever is good ends up being linked on my storefront, Gotta love that, right? Who's next on my list? Okay, Victoria's Secret. I feel like Victoria's Secret is like, that girl that we used to rock in high school, or at least, my squad, we used to rock in high school. But at the same time, it's like, okay, yeah, we used to rock it in high school, but like now, I get all my underwear from Victoria's Secret. Like, I don't know who I am anymore because I promise you, I never used, oh shit, that's too much. I promise you, I never was into thongs. I was never into like the very cheeky underwear or anything. I was such a cotton girl. I was such a like cotton briefs, cotton bikini, whatever, boy shorts, whatever the case may be. I was that kind of girl. When I was in high school, I was a cheerleader. I was doing all kinds of stuff, and I just really prioritized comfort a lot of the times. But as of right now, I am a grown ass woman. Like, I have really tapped into sexy underwear. I have tapped into thongs. I have tapped into like more cheeky pieces and lace and all that kind of stuff. And I get all my underwear from Victoria's Secret. I'm a size medium. It always fits. Like, it's always comfortable. Everything that I ever purchase from them always works out when it comes to the underwear. And I'm just like, this right here makes me feel so happy and so cozy, because sometimes you'll order from different places and it's like this medium, this certain piece in a medium is like this, and then this certain piece in a medium is like that. Like, it's not the same. But honestly, I have been ordering from Victoria's Secret like faithfully every single year for like the past 3 years, because everybody in my family decides that, oh yeah, maybe we'll get her this gift card for Christmas. I'm like, I feel like every Christmas I have a Victoria's Secret gift card, which is great. And I just buy underwear. Like, I don't really wear the 2-piece tracksuits anymore. I love their leggings, but the leggings that I actually fell in love with are like really old. So I don't even know if they have them anymore. So it's like, I don't ever buy shit like that anymore. Like, it's really just, I just ball out on underwear. I get underwear, maybe a sports bra or two here and there. Or if they have a cute 2-piece set, maybe. But as of right now, it's just underwear. So I feel like there's something about growing up and throwing out all of your granny panties and getting some sexy underwear. Like, what? I mean, I find it exciting that I have matured and ended up loving thongs. Like, I just never thought that I would be that girl, but I'm that girl. Like, I wear a thong every day, like I'm that type of girl. TMI, I don't know, but hey, hello, it's me. This is the podcast. You signed up for this. You clicked on it. You don't know what I'm going to say. Okay. But yeah, like, I never thought I would be that girl, but that's who I am. And it's at a point where you realize like what makes you comfortable when you're on your period, and you buy the things that make you comfortable for that time, and you just have those underwear that you wear for that time. But then any other time outside of that is just like straight sexy time. You feel me? So the last brand that I want to talk about is Steve Madden. And I want to talk about Steve Madden because of the fact that I at a point was just like, I could not afford Steve Madden. Like, even Steve Madden. Like, there was a point 4 years ago where I could not even afford that. You know what I'm saying? So when I look at Steve Madden now, it's like, it's kind of like a little luxe for me. Like, I'm excited to go on there and purchase stuff, and Steve Madden is lit with the dupes for things, and it's just good quality. Like, my sneakers and my fanny packs and my heels, like, I really rock with Steve Madden. And I remember when I was in school, Steve Madden actually came to our school and did like an event, like a talk and everything. And I made sure that I was there because like I wanted to hear this man talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the heck? But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like whenever I was maybe a senior in high school or getting into college, and freshman in college, sophomore in college, whatever, and I was kind of really getting into my personality, getting into my fashion sense, getting into all that stuff and figuring out what I liked, I don't think that I would have ever imagined that Steve Madden would be a brand that I frequently shopped, but it honestly is, like, I love Steve Madden. So I just wanted to talk about that. I have so many shoes, bags, like sneakers, all kinds of things from Steve Madden, and I rocks with it. So we're going to talk about Steve Madden a little bit more later, but I just want to talk about like, these are the brands that I actively shop, right? And I feel like the big question that everyone always has is like, do you like designer? Like, do you have any designer pieces? Do you feel like you want to spend your money over there? Like, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I'm very, like, I'm not that hype when it comes to designers, like high-end designers. I'm not really super hype about it, and I feel like it's just because I live below my means. It's not really my tax bracket at the moment, like for me to just be like, yeah, I'm gonna go splurge on some Louis Vuitton. Like, that's just not my normal day-to-day, and I know that it is other people's normal day-to-day, but not for me, and my goal, honestly, I wrote this down, like my goal is a Chanel bag, and I have that vivid bag in my head that I want, and it's not the one that you're thinking about. I'm not even going to speak on which one it is. It's like an exclusive bag that I have never seen anybody wear the bag. That's the thing. I have never seen anybody wear it. I saw it on the website whenever I was like a freshman in college, maybe. I don't even know if they make the bag anymore. And it's just like, yo, I would literally die if I had this bag in my closet. I'm not going to tell y'all what it is, but that is my dream bag. So it's like whenever I feel like I cross that threshold into actually shopping like high-end designer frequently, that is the bag that I would get. I'm like, that's like my goal. Like, I will know that I have made it if I get a Chanel bag. Now, some people will want like other things and more expensive bags and more expensive purchases, but honestly, not me. So I'm like, I don't know. I feel like that's the number one thing on my list. I'm not really like super into designer clothing at the moment. I feel like I just like to be comfortable. And if you know designer, you know, a lot of the times the really expensive stuff is really not comfortable when it comes to designer shoes, like Louboutins and stuff like that. Like those shits are not easy to wear. They don't feel good on your feet. Like you are going to be in pain the entire night that you're wearing those. So I just, I have never really dipped into that side yet. It's just not my time. I feel like I'm so big on just being in the house and working that I'm not about to spend hundreds and thousands of dollars on clothes because I really don't do a lot, like I'm really like in here mixing lip gloss and getting lip gloss on my pants. So I would hope that they're not $100 pants. I hope that they're not even $30 pants, to be honest with y'all, because I hate the fact that all of my comfortable clothes are stained with lip gloss and oil and pigment and all that kind of stuff. But it's all part of the process. You feel me? Like it's all part of the process. It's all part of the brand. And I legitimately live in comfortable clothing. And one thing about me now is like, I really want to elevate my basics. And I think the way that I'm going to do that is with Skims. I feel like I want to elevate my basics in that way, or I want to find some Amazon basics that I can put y'all onto. But at the end of the day, I really have not dipped into actual designer clothing. Like I said, for one, I really don't do much. For two, I mean, I could just get it on Fashion Nova. One thing about me is like, when it comes to like fancy pieces, I typically wear the pieces one time. When it comes to like going out, doing shows, doing events, stuff like that, doing Vlogmas, like the pieces that I purchased for Vlogmas, I probably will only wear that one time. So I don't want to spend $1,000 on a dress to only wear it one time. And that's just the kind of lifestyle that I live right now. I know a lot of people don't mind doing that because they're in a different tax bracket, of course. But for me, it's just like, no, I can, spend my money on different things. I have other priorities at the moment. I'm not about to sit here and spend hundreds and thousands of dollars on pieces that I know I'm not going to wear, or I know is not going to fit me next year. One thing about me is my body has been growing and glowing. I feel like I am at my happy weight. I feel like I have really flourished into my skin. Like I love the skin that I'm in. I love my body. What did Beyonce say? Comfortable in my skin, cozy with who I am. I love myself, goddamn cozy. I'm cozy in my skin. I love my body. I absolutely love my body. There's not anything that I would want to change on my body. I don't want to get surgery. I don't want to do none of that. Like I'm genuinely in love with my body. I'm in love with myself, and with that, it's like every time that I go for a checkup, every 6 months I go for a checkup, right? I gain 5 pounds. So it's like, if I'm gaining 10 pounds a year, the pieces that I'm wearing this year are not going to fit me next year. But also too, it's like, okay, I got to put an end to this, because that has been happening for like 3 years now, or 4 years. Ever since I graduated college, I feel like every year after that, every year during college and every year after that, I have gained 5 pounds every time. And I'm like, all right, I don't have room to like keep gaining 5 pounds. But I'm just saying, like, my body is constantly changing. So it's like, I don't want to spend thousands of dollars on a piece knowing that I can wear it today, but maybe not be able to wear it next year. So I don't know if anybody else feels like that, but if you do, let me know in the comments down below. I feel like I'm really growing into my skin, and I'm still growing. Like, I'm still getting older. I feel like I'm just now getting into like my big girl grown up body, you know what I mean? And I feel like sometimes for women that takes a little bit of time for you to really get into that space and to really set into your full figure. So like I said, I've been the most confident now that I have been ever when it comes to online shopping, because I have been consistently wearing the same size. Like, my size would change so sporadically, which is crazy. So Tipsy Corey is here. And let's go ahead and get into some questions from the squad. I talked about my designers. I talked about my goals. I talked about my growing body. Okay. The questions that I have from the squad. How do you feel about knockoffs and replicas? This is a great question. Do I take the shot first or after? Let's take it now. Cheers. Ooh. Ooh. That shit is hot. How do y'all feel about being inside my mouth with this microphone? Because it just, I can even hear like the swallows so loud. How do you feel about knockoffs and replicas? To be quite honest, you guys, I really don't care about what you have on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about the authenticity of what you have on. I'm a fashion designer. You feel me? So it's like I'm a creative. So most of the time, whenever I'm looking at somebody's outfit, I'm actually looking at it to see how they put the outfit together. I'm inspired by how they put the outfit together. It's never like I'm looking at every single designer piece that you have on. I really don't care. Like, I have commission links for Ego shoes. I had commission links for Steve Madden. I've worked with all these brands that make knockoffs. So yes, I wear knockoffs. Like, I will say it loud and proud. Like, I have bags from Ego that are knockoffs of like Louis Vuitton bags because everybody cannot afford a Louis Vuitton bag. So I am in this place as an influencer to show you new and trendy pieces, but it just so happened that these pieces are knocking off Louis Vuitton bags, but I have the bag and I'm wearing it and it's cute and I'm gonna wear it because I have it, you know what I mean? But it's crazy. Like, I don't know who has the time of day to like really sit down and analyze what people have on and really look at like what bag people are wearing and trying to pick apart like, oh my god, is this real, is it fake, or whatever. Like, I just have never been that girl. So yeah, I don't feel any type of way about knockoffs. I don't feel any type of way about replicas. Do y'all even know the difference between a knockoff and a replica? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So a knockoff, right? A knockoff is like, it's a piece that resembles another piece, but it's not identical. So it's like it's a Louis bag. You can tell that it's trying to be a Louis bag, but it doesn't have the LVs on it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what makes it different. It's not identical as the real thing, but we all know that it's trying to be a Louis bag. That's a knockoff. Now, a replica, the replica girlies are very prominent on TikTok right now. Replicas are trying to be that exact thing, and it's like, it's identical. It is like, whether the stitching is 1,000% the same or not, the pieces are actually identical. You feel me? And that's fine too for me. Y'all hear my stomach? Did y'all hear that? Oh my god. It's fine for me too. Like, my girlies are going on DHgate. They're going on Alibaba. They're finding the goats. They're finding the source. They're finding people in China that are giving them the replicas for a fraction of the price. I mean, for me personally, as a Black creative, as a Black entrepreneur, I want to give my money to Black, you know, and that's just my personal feeling. But at the end of the day, like I said, my goal, my dream is a Chanel bag. Obviously, that's not me shopping Black, right? But it's like, I would pay $202 for a Telfar before I pay $5,000 for a Chanel bag. But also, too, it's like, if I want the look of the Chanel bag, you know, I might as well just hop on DHgate. Like, how would you know? How would you really know if my bag is fake or not? Are you like gonna open my shit up and look inside and see the stitches? Like, how would you know? Leave me a comment down below. How would you know? And one thing that's crazy, I learned this in college, that, designers typically will use one piece of leather or one piece of fabric or whatever when it comes to their bag. And so there's something about the print where you'll be able to tell if it's a fake or not, which is so funny. It's crazy. I don't have that much energy. I don't have that much time to like really read into if your bag is fake or not. I don't care about knockoffs and replicas. I feel like if you want to have a certain look with fashion, do it. If it's accessible to you, do it. If you know where to get it from, do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to buy a fake Chanel bag. That's just not me, because that's like my number one goal. And for some people, their goal is to buy a house or their goal is to buy a car. I had those goals too. But for me, I have made it when I can like spend money on something like a bag. You don't need a bag. You need a car, you need a house, but you don't need a bag. You feel me? Like, does that make sense? You don't need a bag, but you need a car. And if you want to get a nice car, that's fine. If you want to get a nice house, that's cool. But if I have $5,000 to blow on a purse that I really don't need, that's how I know that I've made it. And that's just me personally. That's just a personal thing. All right, Greg is here. I'm going to let him in. I have a couple of more questions and we're going to answer them after I let him in. I'm talking about fashion.
You said you're answering questions.
I am answering questions. I'm at the end of the show. All right, my next question is online shopping versus in-store shopping. I'm an online type of girl. Is it going? No. It is not. Press it. I've been going and like pressing the record button every single. No, it's on the back. Yeah, don't mess with the focus, please. Thanks. Do you see the red button? Do you see the red button?
I think it's recording.
You think?
Red.
Online shopping versus in-store shopping. I'm an online girly now, but back in the day, I used to be an in-store type of girl. And the only reason why I was an in-store type of girl is because I feel like that was my therapy. I feel like retail therapy is real. And I also feel like I was so excited to try clothes on. The most underwhelming feeling is when you order something online and you have a vision in your head and you think that it's going to be right, and then when you get it, it's not what you thought it would be. That's like the most heartbreaking feeling. So I honestly loved like getting out the house, going shopping, trying clothes on, going in the dressing room, bringing like 20 things into the dressing room. I don't care if 4 things fit, 5 things fit, whatever, like however many pieces worked out, I would buy those pieces after I tried them on. Online has robbed us of that experience, but I think that that's the main reason why I feel like I used to be an in-store type of girl. I feel like I want to be in-store, but it's like, what store would I shop in? At this moment in my life, I don't know what kind of store I would shop in. So I'm an online girl at the moment. My new therapy is needle therapy, which is also not great because it's like, am I going to tattoo my whole body? I don't know. We'll see. But my retail therapy has been replaced with needle therapy. Cheers to that. All right. How often do you go shopping? Honestly, I really don't go shopping that much. I typically shop for projects. I typically shop for shoots. I typically, shop when I need something. So it's like if something that I have in my closet is old and worn, it's like I need a new this, then I'll go shopping. Or I'll shop when the seasons change like they are now. Or I'll shop for a vacation like I am now. Other than that, I'm not like an impulsive shopper anymore. I have a lot of better things to do with my money. I have a lot of bills to pay. I have a lot of businesses to keep up with, and I have a lot of stuff that I need to buy. So it's like I don't just frivolously shop anymore. But whenever I have something going on, one thing about me, I'm going to buy what I need. And that's just how I am. That's just the type of person that I am. Do you give yourself a shopping budget? A shopping budget. Have you tried this tequila before?
Nah.
No. I'm a little nervous that I have drank this much by myself. Honestly, no. I don't give myself a shopping budget. Okay. I don't ever really know what I'm gonna find when I go shopping. So for my Vlogmas intro, the main dress was like $160, which I was not planning on spending, but I ended up spending it because I fell in love with the dress. So it's typically I will just browse around, and I'm very big on vibes, and whatever I find is what I like, then I'm gonna get it. And that's just the type of person that I am. But no, I usually don't ever have a budget, because how do you budget for shopping? It's oh, okay, yeah, I'm going to spend $200 today. And then you go online and you find a $160 dress. And then you need also 5 other dresses in addition to that dress. So it's I'm well over my budget at this point. So I don't even waste my time anymore. I just kind of plan for the things that I need, and I write that stuff out, and then I just browse around, find what I like, and then I just get it at this point in life. That's just what I do. All right. The last question on my list. How do you feel about revealing clothing? Revealing clothing. I feel like I want to take a shot to that. But also now I have company, and if I'm not taking a shot with somebody, then it's not right. I'm gonna pour it up. One last shot for the pod. I don't know how many that is at this point, but hey, pour it up. Pour up a little one. That's enough. Ooh, now I spilled some. Revealing clothing. Cheers to revealing clothing. What you said? What are you saying behind the lights, huh? What are you saying? What did you say? Cheers. I'm not going to take it yet. Revealing clothing. Cheers to revealing clothing. I am so, what did we say earlier? I'm cozy. I'm so cozy in my skin. That's the problem. I don't have a problem with revealing clothing. I am 1000% a fan. I am 1000% always shopping to see what kind of pieces I can find that are going to accentuate my body, that are going to allow me to showcase the things that I have. And I think a lot of that is not just me being confident, but me gaining that confidence. I honestly, it's been a journey for me. My body has changed so much since I was a kid. I have had to really grow into my body, because back in the day, I used to be skinny. Back in the day, people used to question if I was okay. I was that skinny. So to finally grow into your body, to finally grow into your skin and feel comfortable in your skin and confident in your skin, it's oh my God, I want to share this with everybody, not physically share it with everybody, but I want to show this to everybody. So no, I'm not afraid or intimidated when it comes to showing skin, when it comes to revealing clothing, when it comes to posting on Instagram. I'm excited to show a little skin. I'm excited for how my pictures turn out. I'm excited for the photo shoots because of the work that I have put in for this body, y'all. I have really worked for it. It's been a long time coming to look like this for me. People that are skinny know the vibes. They're you feel like a kid all the time. I'm I was a grown woman, but feeling like a kid because of how small I was and because of how slender my little arms and legs were. But now it's wow, I look healthy. I look happy. I look plump, if you will. I don't know how else to explain it. When you finally get that thing that you wanted or that you needed, you just feel amazing. So yeah, I'm all for revealing clothing because I want to show what I got going on over here. because I love what I got going on over here. And I'm grateful for that, because I know that there are people out there that don't love their body. I know that there are people out there that go through the daily struggle, because that used to be me. That used to be me. I had to work through that. I had to learn. I had to get my life together. I had to really stay on top of myself. So I'm all for revealing clothing. I feel like you can, put on what you want to put on and be comfortable in that. And that's fine with me. Like, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to cheer you on. All right. Seeing the little cha-chas, seeing the little cakes in the back. I'm going to cheer you on at the end of the day. Like, please look at me. Look at my Instagram. I'm going to cheer you on. And it's crazy. Like, people are so uncomfortable with that. And I'm like, I need more people to be comfortable with that. I need more people to understand that me showing my body is not making me, you know the word I want to say. I'm not going to say it. It's not making me that girl. Okay. It's not making me that girl that y'all are all thinking about. It's giving confidence. It's giving a Victoria's Secret model. It's giving my body is popping. Why are you mad? I personally had to do a lot for this body. And no, I'm not talking about surgery. I'm talking about my actual health. I'm talking about health journey. I'm talking about, actual real life shit that I had to go through to get to where I am today. And I'm grateful for that. So I don't have any issue now with showing my body, because I'm so proud of it and I'm so happy and I'm so comfortable and I love it. And now I have my tattoos and I love my tattoos and I love showing my tattoos. Like, I'm just that type of person. I'm actually in love with my body, every part of it, and I would not change anything about it. So if you want to wear a little mesh top and show the tatas, if you want to wear a little dress that has a little cutout and your cheeks are out or whatever, do what makes you comfortable. Do what makes you happy. I'm here for it. Okay? Period. All right. So that was my last question. I did not ever take the shot. So cheers to bodies. Okay. Cheers to real bodies. Cheers to not real bodies. I mean, look, my thing is, I just want everyone to be comfortable. That's the thing. I want everyone to be comfortable. I want everyone to be confident. And fashion is such a huge part of life now. It's like such a huge topic. And I just want everyone to be comfortable in whatever they have on. So cheers to that. This is the last shot of the episode. You're going to record me taking the shot? Of course you are. Of course you are. Of course. Cheers.
I'm not ready.
Oh, he's not ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
Cheers. I'm going to be turned up. It's fine. Wow. Let me collect myself. I don't even know what number shot that is, but this bottle was unopened prior to me starting. Cheers to the Gran Coramino. I just love tequila. And the funny thing is that whenever I started drinking, for real, I was 21 whenever I started drinking. I hated tequila. And it was my 21st birthday. I'll never forget it. We were downtown and my friend Sierra was like, you got to try this tequila. Like, just try it. Shots of tequila. I'm like, disgusting. And now look at me drinking tequila like it's water. Listen, life goes on. You will change. You will evolve. You will grow. That is the moral of this story. Okay. Do I wear knockoffs? Yes, I do. Do you wear knockoffs? Let's talk about it. Okay. Do you know what a knockoff is? Let's talk about it.
What are you talking about?
It's a fashion episode.
Yo, this is crazy.
It's not crazy. It's real. What do you mean?
It just came out of nowhere though.
Because, I mean, we're ending the show now. So it's like we're talking about the tea. So you just got here. That's what you get for just being late.
That's crazy.
It's not crazy.
I'm saying it was. Go ahead.
You're caught off guard, huh? I'm saying like I wear knockoffs because of the fact that I work with brands and I wear brands like Ego and other brands like that knock, and Steve Madden, that like knock off other high fashion brands. So clearly, yes, I wear knockoffs, but if you're not educated in fashion, you wouldn't know that it was a knockoff. That's the thing about it. It's like, I feel like Steve Madden really caters to people like walking through the mall. Those people are not like fashion majors. They don't know that the shoes they just bought is like a knockoff for real. That's the crazy part about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I know that I support brands that knock off other brands. And that just is what it is, because I'm not spending $5,000 for a bag today when I have bills to pay and I have a house to cater to. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying? It's just is what it is. So that's why I came on here saying that. And that's why this episode is called Do You Wear Knockoffs? Because it's like, you might wear knockoffs and you just don't know that you do. You either don't know that you do, or you do and you don't care. And if you do and you don't care, then me and you are in the same boat. Okay. And if you wear replicas, that's fine too. If you wear replicas and you get your shit from DH Gate, then babes, more power to you. Because I need to find the links on TikTok, because your girl is not experienced in shopping on DH Gate. So anyways, that is the end of this episode. I have had so much fun with you guys. Tequila is always a good time for me. The crazy part about it is that I am back filming the podcast, and I have filmed 3 episodes. And until now, I have forgotten to light my candle. So the candle is lit, and it will be forever lit from here on out, because we're not filming podcasts without candles. You feel me? So I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be here with my candle, especially. I love you guys so much. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts. Leave me a comment. Leave me a rating and a review. Like, I want to see what you guys have to say. If you're watching this on YouTube, leave me a comment. Comment down below. We're going to end the podcast on the second cam, because main cam is telling us to change the battery pack. And who's about to do that to end the show? Not me. Definitely Drunk Corey is not changing a battery pack to end the show. So I love you guys so much. Make sure you subscribe on Apple Podcasts, because I want to see your ratings. I want to see your reviews. If you're watching this on YouTube, leave me a comment. I love you so much, more than words could ever explain. Okay. I'm so excited about episode 50. It's going to be very, very special. So please stay tuned for the next episode. I will see you guys in episode 50.